Hello everybody, welcome to Julie Obsesses. One of the things that I obsess about is putting food in jars. I love to can, I love to make meals in jars. I don't always have to can what I'm cooking, I just like to put food in jars and put it in the refrigerator. One of the things that I'm making today are refrigerator pickled cucumbers. I don't make a lot of pickles, but I very rarely pickle cucumbers. I usually do beans, I do peppers, I do asparagus. That recipe will follow in future videos. But what I am doing today is a friend gave me refrigerated cucumber. Kevin, get down. Sorry, the dog's getting into something. So I'm using cucumbers, not from my garden. The cucumbers in my garden all died. It just is not a stellar year for the garden at Julie Obsesses. So I went to the farmer's market today, and I got these, the thin-skinned, they're not pickling cucumbers, but they're the ones you're just supposed to eat whole like this. If I were going to can these pickles, I would not use this thin skin. I would definitely get pickling cucumbers. These ones I don't think would hold up well to the pickle or the water bath canning process that you do with normal pickles. These I'm just going to put in the jar, cover with the brine, and put in the refrigerator and eat them within the next couple of weeks. So as the recipe goes, in each jar you're going to put some dill. Let me hold it down like this a little bit. I'm going to do a combination of the dill greens and dill flour just to make it pretty. Some onion. And then you're supposed to add like 2 to 3 cloves of garlic per jar. Folks, measure garlic with your heart. Don't let any rules tell you how many cloves of garlic you're supposed to put in your jars. And then I'm just going to pop these cucumbers in, and I'm just going to fit as many as I can into the jar. I wasn't sure how many jars I was going to need. And then once you have as many of those cucumbers in there that you can fit, pack them in tight. That one's a little bendy. Oh, those cucumbers, I'm not pickling them whole. I cut them in quarters, or the small ones I just cut in halves. And then put some more dill on top of your jar. So I'm going to do that with all 4 of my jars. I'm guessing I'm going to need 4 jars. The brine that I am using, y'all, once this brine is done, you could drink it. It's just so good. Your pickling brine is 4 cups of water, 4 cups of vinegar, which I have boiling or starting to boil in this pot over here. And then 3/4 cup of sugar and 1/4 cup of salt. I multiplied this recipe 1.5 times because I think that's about how much pickling brine I'm going to need. So I'm just going to put that in my jar, or in my boiling water, and stir it until it's dissolved. I'm going to bring it to a boil and then turn the water off. A washed pot never boils, y'all, so I am going to give it a quick pause while I let that boil, and then we'll finish these pickles together. Okay, we're back. Water's boiled. I've turned it, or not my water, my pickling brine has boiled. I've turned that off, and now I'm just going to hot pour it into my jars. Let's see what those look like here. These refrigerator pickles just need to, I'll let them cool down on the counter, and then I will lid them up and put in the refrigerator for 24 hours, and they will be delicious. Because I'm not canning these, there are no headspace rules. I can just fill them to fill them. Make sure that my vegetables are all covered. And if some of the stuff is popping up, it's going to be just fine. take these to some Labor Day parties this weekend. Everybody loves refrigerator pickles. One more jar to go. Looks like I calculated just enough jars for the amount of cucumbers that I had, and then just about the right amount of pickling liquid. Pickling brine, I should say. I did the recipe 1.5 times, just eyeballing it. Turns out I was right. Put things in a jar a time or two. So these beautiful pickles are going to sit in the refrigerator hot. Yes, they're hot. Sit in the refrigerator for the next 24 hours. We're going to eat them over the next couple of weeks. Sometimes I just take pickle jars and add new vegetables into the pickling brine. We'll see how these cucumbers hold up to this process. I've never used these before, but if they're good, I'll run back to the farmer's market and grab some more. So here's to cocktails and food in jars. Thanks for stopping in at Julie Obsesses. Bye.